Hey everybody, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, I got here via the expansion pass, and no, you are not seeing things. We have Shulk from the original here with us, and also Fiora, who insists on looking the opposite to Shulk. Are they looking at each other? Except Nia is rudely in the way. Either way. But off screen, we have been busy. We've gone through a few challenges, you know, just a handful, and got an gist and the experience of what this expansion pass has got to give. Nice, and with upgrades and cosmetics, which really look very lovely and are effective, but unfortunately now I think we've run this place dry, and doing the challenges over and over again on screen is not really exciting. So unfortunately we're gonna part our ways here, and yes, that does unfortunately mean we have to say a goodbye to Shulk and Fiora, but we will be back. I promise. Because Shulk and Fiora, how could you not? Well, unfortunately, guys, we'll see you next time. No, none of the episode was not ending, but seriously, Shulk and Fiora, we'll see you next time. Psych! Yes, good sir. You are not seeing things once again. Shulk and Fiora are here in Alrest. Off screen, we managed to take on the Dino Drama challenge, and what did we come up with? We got a certain link ring between Alrest and whatnot, and it allows Shulk and Fiora to travel in spirit form. Of course, they have to have that caveat there. It's not technically Shulk and Fiora, because that would, mess with the timeline in Bionis Macars and whatnot. But something tells me that Monolith does not, as taken liberties in that. But either way, now we are here, and I feel like we should make up for some lost time. What do I mean by that? Well, since I mentioned in the last episode, we did accidentally leave past an update which brought in new side quests. So you know what? We are going to do just that. We are making up lost ground, and we are continuing for our adventure in Alrest. And you can even tell the Monolith put such care that they even gave Shulk a surfing animation. And I mean, come on, everyone, how's that not badass? I took four damage there, but who gives?
At night, you have to watch out for dark Maracmor. Oh wait, never mind. That's not an issue in Alrest.
What did he say?
He just mentioned you have to watch out in the dark for Arachno. Oh no, wait. That's not a problem here in Alrest. I even like how they even gave him extra dialogue for night and day transitions. This is gonna be fantastic.
Actually, there are Arachno here, Shulk.
Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Let him live in that era of ignorance for now. He's just stepped into Alrest, come on. I wish they did have a cutscene of Shulk and Fiora, like, seeing on the Titans roaming around. Perhaps maybe you could show it in Gormont with the sun setting and Shulk going, wow.
Or, if not a Blade quest, at least a heart-to-heart.
Yeah, or at least, how similar to how Shulk and Ryan first saw the, well, I say first, but saw the Bionis and the Mechonis right after Tephra Cave. I wish you had something of a cutscene like that. I mean, like here. I mean, imagine this in the sunset and Shulk and Fiora just looking at it. I mean, come on, how is that not a good cutscene to have? It could even be just like, wow, your world's amazing and interesting, Rex. Yeah, I know. And that's it.
I'm hoping there will be post-battle dialogues with them, maybe.
Oh, come on.
Like maybe Shulk saying, "Wow, your armor a lot tougher in Alrest," something like that.
Even they gave Shulk and Fiora night and day transition lines. I can imagine for every line that any other character has, they've probably given it. But also, can I say, even right down to Shulk's running animation, it's eerily similar to the original. I don't know if we can do this, but if we could just have like a side-by-side comparison, if like cover up Rex and just put in Shulk's running animation there, it looks eerily similar. I'm just giving you more work. I apologize.
Yeah.
But oh no, but it just looks awesome. And not the and if you played this, which I can imagine if you're watching this, you have been playing this. In a battle dialogue, there are so many quotations and lines redone from the original to suit the theme and situations for this game, which I think is a lovely attention to detail. They could have just had Shulk go, "Yeah," or "Awesome," but no, just like they have. I mean, the lines, they are better sound quality. They're redone with different expressions, so they're obviously new lines.
And they've redone a bit of things, like just the whole little tiny detail of Shulk's hood bouncing as he's running.
Yeah, I mean, that is the wonderful thing you can have for next gen. And speaking of little things, I should probably stop up running around and actually get started with the missions. I do apologize.
That was a...
Nigga, no one cares. It's just Shulk. Only Shulk. I'm in Fiora. I'm not fanboying out, honestly. Of course I'm joking. And here we are, and yes, if you couldn't tell, we got this design from having a challenge sim as well. Tora has pretty much just gone Super Saiyan. I mean, look at that hair. He's reaching Super Saiyan level 3. Anyway, Master Pond, Poppy have small request to make. Meh, what is about? You know Tora's hair on fire. Where is water in Alrest? Could it be Poppy eyeing a secret tasty sausage stash of Tora? Master Pond can keep sausages. Not even a little bit interested. There's something Poppy has been waiting to try out. Try out? Like novel combination of tasty sausage and argent noodle soup. Master Pond can keep sausage soup. What the attitude? Tora not raised Poppy to have no appreciation for finer things. You didn't raise her, you built her. Fine difference. What Poppy wants to try is love potion.
Oh, is this the 3000 trust up thing?
Well, I guess as you were referring to off screen, not that you saw it, so I don't know why. I don't know why you brought up, audience. I do apologize. Poppy wants to use love potion on. What? Poppy used love potion on Poppy. Is Poppy need more self-esteem? Want to love self more? I want to find out Poppy like have an effect on Poppy. Poppy have a good point. That very intriguing experiment. All right, Tora made potion for Poppy. Wait, so you can make it? So is this going to be like a more than once in a game thing? It's not like the Master Ball in Pokemon. Like once you use one, it's gone.
I'm getting the feeling it's like the love source from the original.
Well, we can always try. The most tricky plant is Flutterheart Grass, very rare plant. Only play called Seal, Quarry, and Tantel. Oh, the joys! That sounds quite arduous task. Will Master Pond be able to draw red plant for Poppy? Of course. I made you and broke all physics and laws for this. Once rare plant obtained, all we need to do is cook a potion and most burning ingest places on Gentleman. Time to start mission. Making love sauce. Yes, so again, another tie is the original. I think that's utterly fantastic. We're not going to set that quest quite yet because there is one thing that I've...
All rested up? Nice cat nap.
Fiora, really? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Oh, Fiora, even this one you're a joker, but hey, it's... I get the feeling just to save on character space, maybe they mix rhymes, puns with Fiora, which is weird. But anyway, go back to my original point. I'm not going to set that quest to our main objective quite yet, because there's one more quest that I'd like to at least activate. And it's kind of one which we can't do until we have to do something awkward, which is honestly not new for us, because, you know, awkward is pretty much the way we do things as a way. I'm speaking in short pauses. I'm gonna stop now. But yeah, I don't know what episode it was, but a while back. I know exactly what episode it was. You know, when we said, you know what? I'm sure Ursula's quest would be nice, easy, totally not tedious nonsense that was similar to paperwork. Yeah. During that time, Electra, our former Blade, who we have not seen in some time, ran away, and we still haven't gone together. It's awkward, and as awkward as a transition is, we do need Electra for the quest that I've got my eye on. And similarly, it's not the Blade quest, but it will be all awesome. Yeah, so we have to just come over here and have to cheer her up. Shulk, I'm sorry to drag you out like this at such a late night, but hey, you know, it needs to be done. All I can say is, Shulk, you're in for a shock. Oh, come on, Fiora made a pun, I can't. It's nonsense. Where did she go?
You might have to activate Electra's quest.
Ah, true. My bad. Electra, it's been a month, I'm sorry. Wait, so she's not here? Weird. I thought you'd be on the cliff, because that'd be, you know, stereotypical. I'm on the cliff, I'm crying. That just seemed like a very vocal point to start a quest. But hey ho, I guess I was wrong. Sorry, Shulk. I still haven't learned my way around Alrest. You're screwed, mate. I mean, you don't know where you are. Oh boy, I tell you, we sure don't.
Just take him up and meet Klaus.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Shulk, this is the guy who made you. What? You're a god. Kill him. No. I know, Shulk. You don't say. No, I know what he becomes. Hey, look, it's Sora's hair.
She's a nippy little one, isn't she?
Sure, but we've got to go after her before we lose sight of her.
I know. She'll probably be bawling her eyes out again. I worry about her.
Yeah, come on.
I can't take it seriously with Tora's hair.
Should I switch it back for your sake?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, again, like I said, this episode is going to be all over the place considering the side quests, I know, and catching up from past updates and now this.
And now Shulk's in there and we're hyped about that.
Yeah, oh my god, you see that? Even his jumping animation is similar to his old one. He like tucks his knees in. It's awesome.
How much further is she going to keep running?
That girl's got enough energy to run the length of the Gomoti Titan.
She must be really upset to be running around all over the place like this.
Yeah. We'd better find her quickly and help her out, the poor thing.
Just send Boreas after her.
Yeah. Or you know what, Nia, there is something else you could do, you know, like every time you want to have a conversation, perhaps maybe not stop. You know, you can either just walk and talk or run and talk at the same time. Yeah, sure, panting is not a really efficient way of communication, but still, you can do it. But
Shulk's done it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm nitpicking. I'm just trying to make Shulk jump to just try and show that off again. But of course, knowing my luck, he's never gonna jump. Oh wait. You sort of saw it. But yeah, I'm really. But I have to admit, I also agree. I also agree with Nia. She has been running around for an entire month non-stop while shooting electric. Gotta admit, the kid's got energy.
Electra! We finally caught up with you. Please, don't come near me, okay? I can't control my own power. I can't help it. I just end up zapping everyone.
That's as may be. But don't worry about it. Your power is a massive help to us.
He's right. It certainly doesn't matter to me. Really? No word of a lie, kid.
You still have much growing to do. Perhaps a little training is in order?
Training? That good idea.
You must connect with your powers, and in doing so, learn how to better control them.
And then, you won't accidentally shock people anymore. You won't hurt anyone ever again.
No more random shocks, especially not for me. Wow, maybe you're right. Thanks for the advice, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm going to train as hard as I can. I'll get this power under control. You'll see. I owe you guys big time. Oh, stop it!
And then Nia died, and so the pod formation had to be changed.
The cutscene ends and Nia's at 0 health.
Yeah, she's just off the cliff and dead. Okay, so now focus now with that done and now out the way. And
I think Electra's still out of your party.
Please.
I think.
Please tell me she's not. Please tell me we still have her. Nope. No. Okay, no. She does. That's good. Okay, now. Anyway. Now that was then done, we have all we need to do for our next side quest. So you know what, Electra? You mentioned you'd like to train. Well, I can't think of any way better. I apologize for that. Then what I've got planned for you next.
Look at all those quest marks.
And so it all begins.
With the Nopon named Oogie Oogie.
And Sulala, who's dead. I've got heart and beating. What should OK do? If only some kind of zappy power. Well, this wasn't dedicated to Electra's quest, but it might as well be.
I trust you.
Here, let me. Bam!
Wow, already Electra's been. Wow, so we are just leaving a Nopon corpse to die. That's fantastic. So anyway, enough of that. Now, if we continue on, this is what I'm wanting to see. Electra, you can't do anything with that Nopon corpse, but I think this guy has something in mind for you. Hey, ladies.
My power.
Well, you know what? Then what's the bloody point?
Does she have Mastery of Thunder?
Yes, she does. Exclusive to her. Well, so much for that. We will be getting round to that at some point. God, again, you try and do some quests in fluent motion, but then field skills. Again, the field skills say like, nope. You want a fluent and, you know, cohesive, simplistic, and enjoyable experience. Field skills just come up to you, slap you in the face, and say, ah. So, I guess enough of that. I guess we'll be going on to another one in which we'll be doing in due time.
Rest a spell.
Shulk,
Where do we go next?
Shulk, I'm sorry. Your first trip in Alrest has been all over the place tonight. I'm so sorry. But anyway, now that we're here, something that I want to do is, of course, acknowledge that the side quest right there. But as a
Battle observer?
what?
There's a battle observer back there.
Who are you? Beats me when you tweet. Oh, I'll record the deed. Oh yeah, so this was something that came in the newest update. This guy will record every single unique monster that you kill, and on a bonus thing, it's whether you do it on easy or hard. Unfortunately, we've killed most of the unique monsters, and yet it hasn't registered, which sucks. But oh well, we'll retroactively go back and kill again at some point. But until then, let me guess, this guy wants Electra to do stuff. Young maiden of lightning privy to tell, you talking to me? Yes, go on.
I trust you.
Here, let me.
We can do it!
Now
At
it's
some
my
point.
time.
And he's dead, am I right? I don't see all my skills yet, but and now I must away! Yay! That, again.
But her trust is probably not up enough.
But luckily though, we'll have love source for that. But either way, here we have the main reason why I came to Garfont. I know it's not a Gion. Hi Morag. You wanna talk to him in the meantime? Greetings, one more. Morag said that we're talking to a Gion. Greetings, and Shulk saying, yeah. Did Shulk just slap me on the arse?
Yeah.
Hey Rex.
Either that or he's trying to take the Monado. He's like, I want that back.
Yep, I'm taking it. Anyway, that's one. I'm a genius. Anyway, who you lot? Let me to explain. So what's happened while we ignore Shulk's patting down, so to speak. Call me Chulov. Used to be a smith before I retired. Still whipping success from time to time for the fun of it. I leave all the buying, selling, wheeling, dealing to the side of things for the youngsters. Oh, but what am I doing? I almost clean forgot about the brain idea I just had. I'd be interested in hear the details. Okay, listen up. I just came up with an idea for a new accessory. Gems. When it's complete, it'll be the first of its kind. But I'm a bit short on some of the things I need for it.
Of course you are, because side quest.
Maybe you could gather them up for me? If you do, I'll let you have the final product for free once it's done. I'm not in this for the profit anyhow. I'm just really love making things. That's how about it? We will take care of it. Bridget, I hope you will lend me your aid. And of course I have. I'm stuck with you. Oh, thank you, Bunchula. Yeah, yes. Why not? Now, materials, jungle peon stone, Wolfang. Well, hopefully, since they're simplistics, we should have them already. And I'm hoping we do. I spoke the wrong jingle. And I did not get them. We shall be right back. Meh.
Shulk's looking at all the collectibles we pass.
Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Ooh.
That's a peon stone.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a rainbow slug.
You know what? I'm really surprised they haven't had even like flavor text for this. And hey, you Pratt and Gion pissed off, and now Godfrey's here to turn his place. I don't think Morag's very happy about that. Here you go. Brought stuff, did you? Then I'll put the accessories together. Feel lickety split.
It's probably a crappy one.
Something wrong? Now let me think. What was it? What was it gonna make again? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Dude, on the right. Can you take that hammer and bash him over the head with it, please?
Are we gonna need Finch?
Could you memory a little? I better think this one through. The great accessory in all of Alrest. But no, I'm sure I remember I had an idea of that. I'm going on and just come with the first thing that came to your head, didn't you? I'll let you decide what kind of accessory you want me to make. So get them 2 stars. That's a fine idea. Wait, so we just opened up a commission shop? From now on, Shulk will make you accessories in returns for materials. So what got? Oh, so instead of getting this from monster drops, can we just outright make the stuff? And look at the stuff we got for it. Art stealths, magnet chips, not bad. They may not be stuff that's exclusive and very much worth our time, but hey, they can make for selling for the very least. Yeah, we can. It's simplistic and it's crappy, but you know what? Hey, it's open. You know what? I like that. And I think if I saw correctly, we had a bunch of stuff to do in Fonzamima. So we'll be right back, and we will head right there.
Where do we go from here?
The answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind. That was meant to be Fiora's cue to step in, but of course she missed it and ran over here like an idiot. Thanks, Fiora. Up yours, dude. I don't know why he looked at me funny, so as I said, up yours. I'm not an angry person, in all honesty.
After what you've been through, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I had to endure the dino thing. Okay, now. While we're looking around and going through the side quests and whatnot, and just going through the flavor text, I would like to talk about that quest, and for the majority of quests that the challenge area has. The dino one was tedious. It was dumb. Because I'll give you a prime example for this. And if you want to count it as spoilers, go ahead. If you want to play for yourself, then by all means go for it. But spoilers for the actual challenge, it is a level 110 Dinosaurus. And it's not alone. It's not alone. You have to face, about, I think maybe eight little raptors, which can enrage the bloody dino, making it even more difficult for the rest of the fight. You have multiple Ubers going in separate ways, which can shackle your blades, or they can launch you. And you have two Mamuks, which are just tanks and just refuse to go away, and they could also blow you down and just being a general hindrance. And then you have four flying Pietrixes, who are essentially glass cannons. They can't take hits of crap, but I give enough time, they will whittle you down to health pretty quickly.
And your level does not adjust accordingly. No. So if you were level 16, you decided to go in and face it, dude, you would be at a 50 level disadvantage, which is not good. And on top of that, on top of that, you have to get, well, you don't have to get, but you can get ether cubes, which drop from enemies at certain intervals when you do certain things, like say make a blade combo, or topple them, or break them, etc. And how many you get, it determines the reward you get at the end. This is common for most of the quests in that arena, and it pretty much emphasizes one of the main issues I do have with this game as far as its combat goes, because once you get rid of all of the other enemies apart from the Dinosaurus, it's a cakewalk. If you have enough healers and you're able to carry your momentum, you're fine.
Yeah, despite the fact that the dino is a level 110.
I know, and we were like level 90. We were 20 levels beneath it, and yet we still had no problem. Granted, it took us 25 minutes to take that thing down, but through that 25 minutes, we had zero problems. Once the side distractions went away, it was perfectly fine. And again, it emphasizes the problem with not just the battle challenge in general, but the game's combat in a nutshell. Facing one strong enemy, provided you are prepared enough and you've got enough arts and equipment ready for the job, then you're fine. But it's when the game throws a curveball and says, "Hey, guess what? You're now suddenly fighting five enemies at once," or when it brings up reinforcements and it suddenly jumps on you. Now, granted, as far as reinforcements go, yes, you can restrict it, provided you are able to get the right blade combo off in the amount of time. Because if you don't, and they activate their reinforcement before you get off, the problem is still consistent. Which is something that I think is a flaw. And it's something that I feel like they've taken one problem away and given a more frustrating one. Because in the original, if you fought a really strong enemy which was like 5 or 10 levels higher than you, you had to be very specifically designed in how you want, if you wanted to beat that enemy.
You had to actually equip gems in order to hit the sodding things.
Yeah, if you want to have a decent chance of even landing a hit, you had to be specifically prepared, and beating it is a whole another story, especially if you want to go into the super boss territory. But when it came to facing multiple enemies at once, you had a good amount of time, and you had a chance to get through it, provided you were again prepared enough. See, now the key, and with this game, they've swapped it. When it comes to facing one stronger enemy, yes, it's a challenge, but it is possible, and you can be a bit laid back. But they've cranked up the difficulty and the kindred system to ludicrous degrees, in my opinion. And the key difference between that change between games is simply this. In a traditional RPG, it's common knowledge and, dare I say, common sense that if you face an enemy that's stronger than you, then yes, of course, you're gonna have a difficult time because the stats are not in your favor. But when you're facing smaller enemies, you still have a margin of an advantage. When in this game, that line completely gets blurred and is almost non-existent, and it just sort of makes it a bit more frustrating to handle, especially if you're not prepared for it. If you say you don't have the right blades yet or the right equipment, but you're still higher leveled, it can annoy you. It can annoy the hell out of you.
And the AIs don't always guarantee to do what you want.
No, especially in the healing department. If, say, you have a healer on your side all forced up to go, but you have a backup healer on their side. They can sometimes jumble it, and when you take a hit, they sometimes say, "Oh well, you've lost, you know, a tenth of your HP. I guess I'll just full heal at the party then." Yeah, it's a bit silly in all honesty, but hey ho. All in all, although it's just Monolith changing something and fixing something that wasn't really broken in the first place. They just had to adjust things, but instead of adjusting them, they've thrown everything off and put it in reverse and kind of made things a bit unintuitive. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just rambling on here, and I'm not even focusing on the side quest at this point, and I do apologize for that. So I'm not gonna waste your time here, and I do apologize that this episode has been not much of anything except showing Shulk around Alrest and Uriah and
Evening is upon us,
going on
it
about
seems.
side quests.
Fatigue is a silent killer.
But
We had better
either
rest
way.
soon.
On that note though, I think we'll end things here and not bother wasting your time, because we've gone on long enough, and personally, I think we're good here. I said my piece on the battle arena just now in a nutshell, and again reiterated an issue on a fault of the game. But either way,
Shulk was in awe at the World Tree.
Apparently so. Or maybe the dancing Nopon. Who knows? But either way though, we'll end things off here as Shulk and Rex just glance at Nopon and then back to the World Tree. Either way though, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, in which I promise I will give Shulk a better tour of Alrest and give him more action.
As a Crabble photobombs.
Yes.
Let's
Die!
Yeah, and we're stronger than anyone else, Rex.
There we are. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Nice dancing, that one. Meh.